Hi, welcome back to Financial Minds Meet the Experts. I'm your host, Jaime Agostino. In case you're new to listening to our show, this is where we're joined by financial industry experts to talk about topics, trends, and themes that credit union professionals need to know about. Diversity is quite often used with the words equity and inclusion, but today I'm sitting down with Vizo Financial's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Director, Erin Doan, to talk about diversity specifically. Erin, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks, Jaime, for having me. I'm always happy to be here.
All right. So typically, when we hear the word diversity, we hear it with its counterparts, equity and inclusion. But what exactly is diversity and how is it different from the other two?
So, diversity is really the different groups to which we belong and the identities we assume. So, this includes things like gender, race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, physical and mental abilities, and religious beliefs. And that's just to name a few. It's a wide spectrum of all the things that make us unique and diverse as individuals. Equity is really about the fair treatment and equal opportunity to accessible information and resources for everyone. So this can include the culture and policies of the credit union, as well as who or which groups exercise influence in the organization. Equity recognizes that each person has different circumstances that indicate the exact resources and opportunities they need to reach an equal outcome. And then inclusion is all about the individual behaviors that make others feel valued, respected, seen, and heard. So inclusion is the action of embracing all people regardless of differences. So it's allowing people to be who they are and respecting them for that. And the outcome of inclusive behaviors are feelings of belonging.
Okay. Well, what is the difference between visible and invisible diversity? And why is it important we understand these various aspects of diversity as credit union employers?
Yeah, that's a great question, Jaime. Visible diversity is what you can see when you look at a person. It's what's visible. And that can be attributes like race, age, skin color, or physical ability. Invisible disability includes items that you can't see when you just look at someone. That can include their education level, their sexual orientation, thinking style, value systems, their life experiences, political views, or religious beliefs. These are things that we can't see just by looking at someone. And it's important that we understand all of these various aspects of diversity because they make up who we are as individuals and shape our experiences and perspectives on the world. In our DEI work at Vizo Financial, we talk about helping our employees feel safe, respected, and connected. And in order to foster those feelings, we need to understand, who our employees are and the diversity that makes them unique, and really helps us to value them on our teams.
How can we be intentional to ensure we're hiring a diverse workforce? And why is that important?
So we can be intentional to hire a diverse workforce by ensuring our open positions are posted in a wide range of job search platforms where we know diverse candidates are looking for open positions. We can also implement some practices into our hiring processes to help remove many of the unconscious biases that we all have as humans. So, for example, applicants' names can be removed from applications and resumes that hiring managers are reviewing, just to take out any preconceived notions that we might have, even subconsciously, when we see an individual's name. Also, first interviews can be done over the phone, where hiring personnel can't see the applicant's face. And also, uniform interview questions really should be utilized to ensure that all interviewees are given a fair opportunity to speak about their skills and past experience in a way that's, really uniform and gives everyone the same opportunity. And it's also important to welcome a diverse workforce to your credit union. Studies have shown that diverse teams are more innovative and they lead to improved business outcomes. Diversity and inclusion also creates that psychological safety, which encourages extending more empathy to others, again, building stronger teams and retaining longer-term employees, which we know employee turnover can be very costly for any organization. And also, longer-term employees just, again, build that team cohesiveness over time.
All right. There's actually a month, dedicated to celebrating diversity. How do we do that without singling out, other people?
Yeah, so this is all about recognizing all aspects of diversity. And again, not singling out one individual person. I would encourage listeners to create spaces where your people can learn about diversity in all its forms. And then invite your employees to have open and honest conversations where individuals may choose to share their unique experiences and perspectives, but no one person is ever put on the spot or called out specifically, just based on a certain attribute that you may know about them.
Okay. Well, Erin, what are some ways then that we can get to know, our colleagues better and recognize or celebrate and honor the various aspects of diversity?
Yeah, again, I think this is all about creating those safe spaces where people feel comfortable sharing more about themselves. Maybe it's a casual lunch and learn or, a coffee chat, just something that's very informal, but kind of creates this space where people can share ideas, share stories about themselves. It's really a great way to build trust and relationships with our colleagues, and we can learn so much from each other. We can also learn a lot about various aspects of diversity by recognizing cultural days throughout the year. So it might be, recognizing Black History Month, National PTSD Awareness Day, Disability Pride Month, World Mental Health Day. I mean, there is literally something to recognize and celebrate on every day of the year. So I think just, doing a little bit of research and getting tuned into that can be an easy way to access those resources and share them with your staff for, the educational benefits. And again, to just create that space where people are talking about diversity more.
All right. Well, Erin, thank you so much for joining me today. I found our conversation very insightful, and I'm so glad you were able to sit down and talk with me again. I always look forward to speaking with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much for having me, Jamie.
You're welcome. All right. This episode of Financial Minds Meet the Experts is brought to you by Vizo Financial's Summer Tech Con. Endless sunshine, warm nights, and fun activities are all the hallmarks of a great summer. But you know what else makes a great summer? Vizo Financial Summer Tech Con, of course. On August 23rd, 2023, Vizo Financial is hosting a one-day Tech Con where you'll have the option to see product demos from a variety of different organizations. You'll also be provided with the opportunity to ask questions to those organizations during a live Q&A. And because summer wouldn't be summer without a little bit of sweetness, we're also offering you the opportunity to earn 1 CPE credit for attending the opening education sessions. Seems like a pretty great way to spend a summer day, if you ask us. Visit Vizo Financial's website, www.vfccu.org, to learn more and to register. As always, thank you so much and have a great day.